Hello, 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 hello. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Um, yep, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. And today I'm coming on briefly because things are pretty bad right now, and I just want to come and address a few things. And I have to go and continue digging my driveway. So if anybody is on here, let me know if my microphone is good. Let me know if you can see everything clearly and hear me clearly. Um, let me know. Let me know. Solo says very bad. Yo, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. But you always got to find the silver lining, guys. You always have to find the silver lining. It's all about the silver lining, guys. Brian says everything sounds good. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. Um, all right, Mike is good. Mike is good. We're good to roll. We're good to roll on a Sunday. All right. So I wasn't planning on coming on today because um, those landscaping people, they gave me a quote of about $3,500 just to, dig around and put some gravel and stuff. And so I'm digging it myself. Ordered a dump truck of gravel. It's gonna come for $400, but it's taking about 3 days for me to dig it. And I don't know if it's the best, but I'm about halfway through now. It's like my whole body is hurting. So I guess that's what you get if you don't want to spend the money. And guess what? I'm gonna be able to use that money to buy more Cardano, Doge, Ethereum Classic, whatever. All right. So, guys, everything is looking bad, but I believe it's just a bunch of different things coming together. Okay, the whole death cross thing. Sometimes one thing about technical analysis is that you have a bunch of different people looking at these indicators, and they all see the same symbol, and they all see this symbol represents death. It represents the thing is going to crash. So, what do when they see that? There are a lot of the responses. Let me jump out. Guess what? If you jump out, it will actually then crash. So some of these technical analysis, they force temporary movements that to me always offer great entry positions, just because it all boils to the fact that whether you believe crypto will be long term more profitable than the US dollar, than fiat. Okay. If you believe that, all these small things that happen, on the daily shouldn't affect you much. To be honest with you all, I personally wish this sideways season will just continue for maybe, I don't know, maybe 3-4 more months. Okay. If it continues for 3-4 more months, guess what? I'm going to build massive positions in all the coins that I like. I will be buying ETC under $50. Okay. Buying Cardano under like $1.40. However low they stay, the more time it extends the sideways, the more time I get to build my positions. But I don't think that's very healthy for the crypto space. So we need to hurry up and get out of this sideways movement, not knowing where we're going. But at the same time, there's just so much fear, and I like it when there's so much fear, because the prices are irrationally low. Like when you look at, let's look here. When you look at the global market, right? How much of this market is in stable coins? The volume of stable coins is now 60.5 billion, which is 78%. 78% of all the money in crypto right now is in stable coins. What are stable coins? USDT, BUSD, Binance USD. These are coins that don't go up or down based on crypto movement, but are kind of like leverage against the dollar. Okay, so for example, USDT will always be around $1, always around $1 or 0.99999 or whatever. So you put your money in USDT. Guess what? You wait for Bitcoin to crash down to 25,000, and then you buy Bitcoin. That's what people are doing. So that's telling me that 78% of the money is scared. They are standing on the fence. They are waiting for things to crash further so that they can buy in. Now, if all that money is waiting on the fence to buy in, the money is actually not out of the system. Okay, the money is just sitting in stable coins waiting to buy in. You know that when they all decide to start buying in, there's going to be a sharp rise in prices. That is when people FOMO in, right? So if I'm building my position slowly, and I believe that in the long term, crypto is going to be more stable than fiat. Inflation is going to affect fiat way more than crypto. Okay, if I'm building my positions, eventually these people are going to jump off the fence and jump back in the game. By then, I will already be in the game. Okay. Oops. I think the wife was trying to call here. I might have to talk to her 1 second. All right. So that's why I'm saying you guys shouldn't be too afraid of the little movements and all that. And also there are some catalysts. There's a new catalyst coming up for Bitcoin in about a week, and that could change things quite a bit. The mining difficulty of Bitcoin is going to be dropped in about a week. Now, it's happened before, and when it happens, in the past, it has always helped the price bounce back up. So, those are all things that a lot of people just don't know about. And it's right now, there's just so much fear, which to me shouldn't be a big problem. So let's see. What are you guys up to? ETH, hodl ETH. Let's go. Brian says DIY, save money and get a workout in the process. Well, sounds good to me. Profit in the next 5 days. Boom. Exactly. Now that we've hit this, even in this downward trend, some people are taking profit. Some people have been doing great. Imagine ETC went down a few weeks ago to about 41 thereabout, and bounced back up from 41 all the way to I don't know, what was it, 60, 68 or 65 or something like that. So even in the downward trend, there is profit to be made. Okay, you just got to watch your indicators and try to catch the bottom. You cannot always catch the bottom. So that's why the people who play the long game win most of the time. But if you cannot wait for the long game, you can still do some trading in the process. So there is that. Fire says, Rena says fire sale. Yes. Yeah, my sales, my buyings for this week, I made them just a little early. I had just refilled some more Ethereum Classic when it was 52. That was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? And I'm like, man, I should have waited a few days, but oh well, I don't care. I'm just building my positions. So what's up, Satya? DNB in the house. Sanjay is buying ETC like crazy. Nice. Good time to buy ETC. ETC has a catalyst coming up. The Twitter, they posted that it was going to come out on 7th July. But when I did the calculation from based on the blocks and when that thing was going to be released, it's actually going to be the 21st July. So I just sent a message to the ETC Twitter today. Hopefully they see it and fix that error. Otherwise, the catalyst is going to be on the 21st. And if they make that error and they say the 7th, and people are expecting the update to be made on the 7th, and it doesn't happen on the 7th, guess what's going to happen? It's going to dip. And so that's not good. Misinformation is not good. So, yeah. What's my view on ICP? ICP does have potential. I think it's a little bit oversold just because it's it's a new dog. So what happens is when there's a new toy in town, right? People jump on. A lot of people who jumped on ICP at the beginning did not jump on ICP because they believed in the fundamentals of ICP, or no. Some of them were just playing the, oh, it's a good project, it looks good, it's new, let me get in early. So a lot of people were just into flip. So now most of the flippers are almost out. So that's going to give a good opportunity for it to slowly, organically gain momentum. So I think ICP is a pretty good project and has quite some potential. There, guys. Sanjay says, just buy the coins which you trust and hold. This is the time. This is the time. Of course, there's the fear that, okay, there might be another big dip for Bitcoin again. And, people are thinking, oh, Bitcoin might go back down to about 25,000 again and less. But there's one thing that's different, okay? Bitcoin, the amount of involvement, okay, institutional and individual retail involvement in Bitcoin today is exponential compared to what it's ever been in the past. So we cannot base all our decisions on historical data. That would not be very smart, on our part. So definitely, you cannot always time the bottom. Sometimes you buy and it starts going down. If you panic and you sell right away, like let's say you think this is the bottom and you buy it and it goes down 20% more, and you're like, oh, I'm down 20%. So you panic and you sell out. Now, what has happened? It's like, that means you didn't even believe crypto was going to be the future in the first place. You didn't even believe that the crypto had potential in the first place, whichever coin you bought. Okay, I'm not talking about all coins. So believing that it has potential and that it's going to flip fiat by a whole lot makes a 50% drop nothing. Okay, so for example, if Ethereum Classic has more than a 70% drop now from one of its highs, okay, and I'm worried that my ETC that I bought at I'm just going to give an example. I did not buy at that price, but if let's say I bought ETC at $150 and it's dropped to $50 right now, and I feel like, man, I lost so much, and I panic and I sell it. Okay, now what has happened? I lost my ETC. First of all, did I do enough research about ETC? Did I understand what I was getting into? And then I panic sell it. ETC comes out with SHA-3 upgrade, has the best mining algorithm out there, cannot be attacked. All of a sudden, smart contracts are running over to ETC, and ETC is now $1,000. And I don't have my ETC anymore because I panic sold, right? So this is just an example. This is just one coin. I'm not just talking about just ETC, but this is just an example. But if you know what you hold, whatever coin you are investing in, then the dips just present opportunities for you to deploy cash. Okay, yeah. All right. AM Gil, I remember you, my Indian brother. I remember you. Happy Father's Day to all of you who are fathers out there, all of you who want to be fathers, okay, but are not fathers at the moment for one reason or the other. Happy Father's Day to all of you guys, all of you. Thank you. What about AMP? I cannot talk about AMP right now. Maybe we'll talk about it a different day. Hold, sell, make profits. Hey, or you can be like Sanjay. You don't have to actually believe in a project to be stacking up on it for long term. You can time a lot of these projects. Even if we are on a downward trend, guess what? There's going to be down and we're gonna pop up, and we're gonna hit low again, and we're gonna pop up, and we're gonna hit low again. All will happen is that every time we pop up, the highs might be lower than the previous highs. If that happens continuously for a while, that's when you know we are in a downward trend, right? But even in that movement, you could still make profit. Okay, we will be in a downward trend, but there will be bottoms, there will be bounces off, and all these might be based on indicators. People are watching RSI, people are watching bullish divergence, bearish divergence, looking at everything. And then if, of course, if one of those patterns pops out and everybody's screaming at the top of their lungs, death cross, guess what? It's going to have an effect, whether it is real or not, right? People will preemptively try to avoid the death cross by doing what? Jumping out into stable coins, USDT, BUSD, all the stable coins out there. They will jump out into stable coins, trying to avoid the death cross, but the process of them jumping out into stable coins causes the effect of the death cross. So again, whether you believe in technical analysis or not, it's better for you to know and know what's gonna happen than not know at all. So all right, let's see. Sanjay says, if you need this money to pay bills, firstly, don't trade. If you are placing your bet, just wait. Good advice, my man. Good advice, my man. And again, I'll always keep saying this. If you believe, see, there's one person, one YouTuber that I used to watch way back when Bitcoin was at 3,000 and people had invested in it at 20,000, and he was still there talking, being very optimistic. Everybody was calling him a fool. At the time, I never even thought about starting a YouTube channel. I'm like, how do you survive this? People are calling you names all day. He still came on every day and was telling people that, look, this thing is going to be revolutionary. This is going to change stuff. And Bitcoin was $3,000, right? And he was saying that, look, if you believe this is going to be the future, this is the time to buy. And even his old time subscribers were telling him that, come on, guy, be realistic. It's over, man. The bubble has burst. Whatever. And he kept saying that, and it got to a point I began to believe that he actually believes what he's saying. And of course, at that time, I wasn't in a position to actually be able to stack up on Bitcoin really, but the message was clear. And with time, it only took about 2 years for him to be proven right. And so again, if you believe in your project, research your project, believe in it, and stack up on it. That's the only advice I have for you guys. And these lows are always going to present opportunities. When it's about to bounce up, there will not be a warning. There will not be a bell or a whistle that goes off, says, hey, it's time for the thing to bounce up again. Everybody jump in. No, what people are going to do is, you see these people up here that I spoke about, the 78% of people who have all their money in stable coins. They have all their money in USDT right now. Look here, 78.8%, okay, of the total crypto 24-hour volume is involved in stable coins. Guess what? They are all waiting on the fence. They are waiting for prices to dip to a point where they think is the bottom, or they are all waiting for a confirmed reversal. They are all waiting to see Bitcoin shoot. Once Bitcoin shoots up to 42,000, they happily start buying again. Okay, they happily FOMO back in again. And the funny thing is, you want to build your position going down because you really don't know when the bottom is going to be. Those who are going to trying to time the market, which is a bunch of these people, they are the ones who are going to make you rich. They are the ones who are going to push your bias up. Okay, so let me just give an example. Let's say you are stacking up on Ethereum right now. You're buying Ethereum at 2,100, and these people are waiting to see a confirmed reversal, to see Ethereum skyrocketing before they jump in, right? And you keep buying Ethereum at 2100. It's been 5 weeks. Ethereum hasn't really moved, but every week you get your paycheck, you buy some Ethereum, and eventually everything turns around. Everything is green. The whole market, everything is up 20-25%. Okay, all your buys for the past 5 weeks will be up 25% or more, depending on when you bought which one. These people who have been waiting to get in will come in after you're up 25%, probably push Ethereum to go about 50, 60, 70%. Okay. Before there might be another correction again. That's your opportunity to trade some of it and buy back on the dip, because you have been in before all these people FOMO in. So again, if you believe in a project, stack up on it while it's going low. Sanjay says you only lose if you're selling. That's true. Hey Jared, what's up? Long time. Mustafa, what's up? Wes, you've got 52 ETC with an average of 90. Not bad. Look, Wes, not bad. If you do believe in ETC and you have an average that high of 90, well, we're in the 40s, man. This is an opportunity to bring it down to the 80s, possibly to the 70s if you can. Is it true that Mark Cuban invested in this coin? It went from, yes, Iron Finance. He invested in it. He was talking about it. And surprisingly, when the thing went to zero, he tweeted that he got hit, but then he got out just in time. I don't believe that, because just 2 days before he was telling people about how he was yield farming in this coin. Or if it's true, then it sounds a little bit fishy, okay? Because if you invested that much, of course he's a billionaire. He's not going to buy 50,000 of a project that he will talk about on Twitter. He probably bought several million of it, and the project had a market cap of about $2 billion, right? So I knew he was very heavily involved, and they pulled the rug. But surprisingly, the price went down to zero. And someone in one of the Facebook groups I'm in was like, they want to buy this thing. Everybody's like, don't buy it. They'll pull the rug. They'll pull the rug again. He's like, hey, the first time they waited for the rug to get to $2 billion for them to pull it. So he's like, he doesn't think they'll pull the rug if the market cap is just like 100,000 or something like that. So everybody was advising him against it. This was 2 days ago, and he bought it. And the next day it was up by 150, and he sold everything and got out. So the funny thing is, even though people know some of these things are rug pulls, they get in, they know what they're getting into. So again, you guys have to be very careful. The fact that somebody like Mark Cuban is in a project doesn't mean that the project is real. He's not a blockchain programmer. He's not somebody who can read the code and see where the loopholes are and see where they can easily switch the liquidity pool to an owner's wallet and all that. He cannot see that. So if somebody like Mark Cuban is in the coin and he's tweeting about it, doesn't mean that you should just FOMO in. Okay, do some research, especially the new coins. Most of the time it happens with the new coins. These new coins, most of the time, that's what happens. So yeah, I believe he lost a lot of money and he just doesn't want to admit it. But hey, it happens to the best of us. So, and I think it looks like things are recovering slowly. Things have been recovering slowly ever since I started this live 24 minutes ago. So looks like today, this time, usually when I'm live, things go down. So let me see. So I'm looking at Bitcoin here, and so guys, do you guys know the next catalyst for Doge? Who knows the next catalyst for Doge? Let me know in the comments below. Yes. In fact, I could go to one of my old videos about ETC and pull out some comments. It's going to be very funny. It's funny that at that time, ETC was was between $8 and $11 at that time. And some of the comments, even YouTube had to filter some of the comments on those videos. Somebody called me a moron because how is it that a coin is at $8 and the all-time high at that time for Ethereum Classic was $42, right? So the guy is like, how is it that a coin that's at $8 hasn't passed its all-time high of $42 ever, and I'm over here saying it's going to be $7,000 in 10 years. And well, a few weeks later, Ethereum Classic went from those numbers all the way to $175, $180. And of course, some of them did not come back to comment again. Hey, thank you. Yeah, let me see if I can find the ETC tweet that these people made here. And guys, I'm thinking about bringing on the president of the Ethereum Classic Coalition. I think his first name is Bob. I don't remember his last name, but I have his email, and Donald has promised to put in a good word whenever I want to interview him. So it looks like it might happen since Donald has the connection to all the big dogs in ETC. So let me know if you guys want it. I wanted to wait a little bit to see a little bit more recovery in the market, because it might show people might show a little bit more interest. So that's what I was thinking. But at the same time, I feel like content is content, so I might as well just bring him on maybe in the next week or two. Trying to find Ethereum Classic. Hold on 1 second here. But yes, I'm waiting to see in the comments what do you guys think will be the next catalyst for Dogecoin. See, Dogecoin right now is having a sleeping moment, right? And that's what has happened in the past. It has a sleeping moment for a while, and then boom, there is an explosion. So that's what it did around 11 cents, 12 cents, and boom, exploded to 40 cents. So it's having a sleeping moment. It's waiting for an event. It could be a random event. What event do you guys think could be the next event? Then I might live stream towards the event. Okay, let's see here. I'm trying to find the tweet. Some news for ETC holder. I'm trying to find the tweet so that I can show you guys real quick. I'm not even looking at the. I'm not looking at the. Oh, I retweeted it, so maybe I can find it from my own. See, I'm a Twitter rookie, so. Okay, yeah, here I retweeted it. So this is what it is. Okay, guys, please smash the like. If you haven't subscribed and you're new, please subscribe. My subscriber count has not been doing well lately, so please subscribe. YouTube had to check on me, be like, are you okay? I'm like, let me tell you something. I'm okay. I'm just trying to do everything around my house by myself. So that's the problem. Okay, so the mainnet, okay, they're going to have this activation. They did put July 7th, but when I did the calculation and I checked with another ETC developer, it's actually July 21st. So they need to go back and fix this, and it's going to be an Ethereum Classic hard fork. Now, I don't 100% understand what this is, even though Alex the last time was trying to tell me about the hyper ledger Besu and the core Geth and the Mantis TBD. But all I know is that it's going to show some life in Ethereum Classic. It's going to show developers are working on stuff with Ethereum Classic. It's going to show, everyone who thinks that, Ethereum Classic has been abandoned might start opening their eyes and see that the people who are working on this project are not just bumps. Okay, these people, a lot of them have worked on big projects. They've worked on Ethereum. They've worked on Bitcoin. They've worked on, so there's a lot of stuff happening with ETC. ETC is not dead. ETC is not dead. See, with time, once SHA-3 upgrade happens, guess what's going to happen? And everything looks secure. When ETC starts hosting smart contracts, it's going to change the game. Now, Cardano, this is the point where I want to talk about Cardano. Cardano recently tested their first smart contracts. What they're trying to do is they want to test it out and make it very robust before they release it. They don't want to release something that people will start flooding it with smart contracts. And once they flood it with smart contracts, now they are struggling to keep up with the demand and trying to maintain everything. No, okay, Charles Hoskinson wants to release something that can be used by a government. That's why already the Ethiopian government has signed a contract with Cardano. Charles Hoskinson on his YouTube has said clearly that another government has also signed another contract. So he wants to make sure that they put this through the test. Right now, they are inviting programmers to come and play around with it, try to hack it, try to make programs that will give trouble to the system. And they are testing it as much as they can before they release stuff. So that's the one reason why it looks like Cardano is a little slow. The Goguen project is a little slow. But again, it's all about hosting smart contracts. That's why it's kind of like a race. Right now, Cardano, of course, has more funding. Market cap is much higher. But at the same time, Charles Hoskinson's approach might blow up in his face as well. He might spend too much time in the lab instead of getting something workable out there. Just because he's working with governments, he cannot afford to have things hacked, especially since Cardano's first official project will be a school ID system and something like that. So it's going to involve kids and stuff like that. So it has to be as secure as possible. So yeah, there's a lot of things happening on the horizon, guys. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Says you've invested 70% of your savings, had a very good chance to liquidate on May 6th. Oh man, you let it ride, but now you're worried and not sure when you sell. Well, sometimes, at some point, you just always have to tell yourself this: don't let fear make decisions for you. Don't let panic or fear make decisions for you. Sometimes you are able to jump off some things at the right time. But most of the time, when you are selling in panic, you always end up regretting it most of the time. Because even right now, if you sell right now, right, and then you everything dips, everything keeps dipping for about 10, 20%, everything dips 10, 20, 25%. You feel like you won. But guess what? You are out of the system. When things start coming back up, you're going to wake up one day, okay, and things are on this ascent, and you are going to miss it. You're probably going to buy in higher than you sold. It's very likely. So again, boils down to the fact that if you don't believe in this whole crypto thing, if you don't fully understand how the blockchain operates and how it can actually take over and be mainstream, if you haven't seen the DeFi project, the use cases of these blockchains today, cloud storage, smart contracts, protecting your documents and stuff in the cloud. If you still are under a rock and you haven't seen what blockchain can do today and don't understand that this is the future and that this will overtake fiat by 100-fold, then you are in the wrong space. If you want some quick money, go trade options or stick with the stock market, because there is going to be a lot of pushback, especially when the different Uncle Sams don't feel like they are getting their fair share of stuff. They will push back. When they push back, it's going to slow things down. There's going to be a lot of fear on the market. There's going to be a lot of fear around. But if you slowly begin to understand the use cases of things and the how these things can actually change the world for the better, then you don't worry about, small price movements and stuff. The lower the price stays for longer, the more time you have to accumulate in your favorite project. So, yeah. Say, is SHA-3 getting rolled for ETC this year? Well, Satya. So here's the thing. So Alex says SHA-3 is pretty much ready. They are testing it on a main net somewhere. But the thing is, the way ETC is, right? There's not one person in charge of ETC. It's decentralized, really decentralized. So the bigger shareholders will have to vote on it. And the bigger shareholders, some have billions invested in ETC. And they know that SHA-3 is going to open the door for so many things to possibly happen with ETC. So it's possible that it could happen this year. Some may intentionally hold back on voting, on agreeing, because they don't feel like they have accumulated enough ETC. Some may be mining ETC on a large scale, and they might believe that, hey, if we wait till next year, we might be able to mine, 10,000 or 100,000 more ETC before we vote for this good thing, so that ETC blows up. But then we have 100,000 before it blows up, because when ETC or any other mineable coin starts blowing up for a while, what happens is that the difficulty of mining gets more difficult. Okay, it gets more difficult to mine. They increase the difficulty of mining. They kind of like tweak it. Those who missed the beginning of this, next week, the difficulty of mining of Bitcoin is going to be brought down. They're going to reduce it. That is going to have a positive effect on the price. Okay. So in about 7 days, it's going to be reduced. The difficulty of mining Bitcoin is going to be reduced, and it's going to have a positive effect. And guess what? News like this is only among the crypto heads. Okay. I'm not a crypto head, but I have a lot of crypto head friends. That's all they talk about. So, so it's going to change stuff. Now, what was I talking about? I was talking about SHA-3. Yes. So there could be many things that will hold SHA-3 back. If the Greystone guy, some of the other big investors feel like they don't have enough ETC yet, they might not be ready to vote for it right away, even though it's ready to go. So whenever they vote, it's going to go. And it's always going to be a majority. So, it could happen. In fact, it could happen this fall. I'm getting ready for whenever it happens. So if SHA-3 happens, it's going to be huge. Yeah. All right. Now we're going to take a look at a few other coins in a little bit here. Final stand. Guys, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. It's been a while. I could use a few subscribers. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Sloth, what's up? So, Mr. Sloth has said he was slowly mining ETC because the ETC mining difficulty has also been reduced. Has it been reduced, or is it about to be reduced, Mr. Sloth? Let me know. Because I'm going to switch. I knew I said this before, but I missed the day to switch. I'm going to switch my Ethereum, my ETH mining rig, which is behind me there. I'm going to switch it to Ethereum Classic, just because I really want to support the network. But I have to wait for my next dump. Otherwise, my coins will be on Flexpool, and somebody will be holding my Ethereum. I don't want that. I don't trust people. They claim that they'll hold it there forever. Whenever you come back to mine ETH, they're gonna add it to whatever you've mined. But no, I want my full coins to be transferred to me before I switch over the rig. and I may have another graphics card on the way. So, etc. Here we come. etc. Here we come. It's a sale. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You know it's a sale. I know it's a sale. In fact, even people who are day trading this, look at the beauty of this thing. Just from a few hours ago, Bitcoin was all the way down to 30 what 33 33, right? And now we're at 34,900 and something. So people are day trading this as we speak, guys. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, man, life, and my refusal to pay landscape people and plumbers and stuff too much money. That's the problem. I decided, for example, just dig around the house, put some gravel on there, put some mulch, and they want 3,500. $3,500, right? So I was just thinking, man, I could just purchase some more Cardano and etc. and Doge. And so, yes, I decided to dig it myself. So it took me 3 days. My whole back, my whole core is hurting right now. But, and there's some more work to be done at the back. They want more money. I'm going to do it myself too. So that's what's happening. That's why I haven't been able to go live a lot these days. John Davis, what's up? What's up? What's up? What do you think is a good entry point for ETH? What about a portion of 40% ETH, 40% ADA, 20% Matic? Interesting. So that's all you want to hold. You want to hold ETH, ADA, and Matic. Okay. So I think you're giving too much to ETH. I think you should split. This is gonna sound weird, but split the ETH equally with ETC. Okay, split the ETH with ETC, and then leave ADA as is. Okay, and then Matic, split Matic with Harmony One. Again, this is not financial advice. Again, this is not for financial advice. So this is what I would do. This is what I would do if I were you. Yeah. If I were you. What do I think about IPO? You mean getting involved with IPOs? Well, be careful. Learn more. Learn a lot about the project. A lot of projects that do IPO have issues later on, especially with crypto. These days, a lot of projects that do IPO have issues with the SEC later on because they have to now go to court and fight the fact that they are considered as securities and stuff like that. So be careful. Be careful. Yo, Sanjay, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry you got scammed. I'm really sorry, guys. Again, I've been saying if you are buying the GPUs from eBay, be careful. Look closely. Sometimes they change the title after you buy it. They now change the title and put this is just a JPEG picture of a GPU. Why would anybody buy a picture of a GPU? It doesn't make sense. Why would anybody buy a picture of a GPU? So they do that on purpose. And even though you actually ordered a real GPU, they will say, "Hey, it was we were just selling the picture." So yeah, I'm really sorry, Sanjay. Don't worry, your profit taking will make up for it. I know you're gonna be all right. Yielding, what's up? Guys, if you are new here and you haven't subscribed, please do and subscribe. I just realized that I watched some of my past 2 lives and I didn't ask anybody to subscribe and nobody subscribed. Yo, what's up? Improve 2021. Let's go. ETH and ETC. Ethereum and Ethereum. Is there a true difference? Yes, there is a true difference. There is a true difference. I mean, right now, of course, the clear leader where the funding and everything is going is Ethereum. Ethereum has the most institutional support. Ethereum has the most dedicated developers on it. full time. Okay. Ethereum has the attention of course, the founder himself, when 100% in on Ethereum. But there's a but. Okay. Ethereum has some struggles. Ethereum has been trying to go to ETH 2.0 forever. They keep pushing the date forward. They keep doing this, and for some reason, some of the original Ethereum group have decided to stick with ETC just because of how decentralized it is, and how it's like there is less of the one person controlling or one group of people making all the decisions. Okay. And just like Bitcoin, you see, the funny thing is right now Ethereum Classic is very, very similar to Bitcoin. It's kind of working like Bitcoin in a way or the other. And personally, I believe Ethereum Classic is going to they are both going to do very well. I have both of them. Don't get me wrong. Ethereum is a no-brainer, but Ethereum Classic, you have to look deeper to get it. And I believe that Ethereum Classic is going to have more forward flips. When I say forward flips, one flip is 100%. Okay. Ethereum Classic is going to have more forward flips in price compared to Ethereum. Ethereum is a little bit more mature in price right now, but once Ethereum Classic overcomes the what is it, the 51% attacks and some of the fear in the ETC hash, and the advancement to SHA-3, which could be this year, could be next year, who knows. Once those things take place, guess what? Attention is going to come to ETC. ETC is going to have a nice, upswing. Okay. Oh, internet computer. Yes. So ICP, internet computer. The reason why I like it is that when I was reading about it, it's in a very unique space. Okay. It's blockchain at the speed of the web browser, at the speed of the internet, which is very unique. Again, they probably have some work to do. They have some convincing to do. And like I said, when it came out fresh and the price was way high up to at around 600, people were just FOMOing in. A lot of the people in the crypto space like to FOMO in and just try to catch things. Hold on, the kids are making noise. Let me tell them something real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so I had to now tell them that I was live because they didn't know I was live. They went out and came. Okay, so yes, ICP, I think it does have some potential, but then again, it's a newer project and it's in a unique space. It's in a unique space, guys. And if anything, lots of the people who went into flip are probably out. So it's going to slowly, organically gain some momentum. But there's still a lot more I need to learn about ICP. So that's my take on ICP right now. All right, let's see. Thanks. ETC was number 4 choice. It says split Matic with which one? John Davis, yes, split Matic with 1. Harmony 1. That's it. ONE. Harmony 1. Yes. All right. XRP will win the SEC. What's your opinion? My opinion is either way, win or lose, it still has potential. Okay, it still has potential, and it's been bouncing around quite a bit. It's taking a beating just like almost everything else, and it does have some catalysts coming up. So that's why I added it to my top 10 coins that I made, even though I'm not a big XRP person, but I've been going in and out of it. Okay. So right now, I think XRP is a good entry point for XRP. Scammers, man, Lord, man, scammers. Okay, ETC is worth 2,000. ETC has crashed to 50. ETC has a bunch of volunteers working there. Yes, I know it has have a bunch of volunteers working there. I'm not sure what comment this is directly related to, but why Bitcoin has decreased, the whole market and the fear. The past few days, I turn on my YouTube, everybody's talking about the death cross. This has happened. Everything has lined up for Bitcoin to crash. See, that effect, okay, sent Bitcoin crashing artificially because everybody's seen the death cross. And let me ask you a question. If you had, $40 million in Bitcoin, and then you woke up and every news you see, every title out there says, oh, look, the technical analysis says this thing is ready to crash. It has a death cross. Everybody's saying death cross. What would you do? If most likely you'll be like, man, I have a lot of money in this thing. Let me pull some out. You might sell about more than 50% of your holdings to see what happens. Some people might even sell 100%. So again, it's a ripple effect. Lots of people doing the same thing, trying to avoid the death cross, actually create the effect of the death cross. So, and of course, that's going to take the whole market with it because, Bitcoin is slowly establishing its dominance once again. So again, some of these moves might not be very real, but if you make panic decisions, you're going to be affected the most. So there's that. All right. So friends in low places says crypto should only make 10%, maybe 15% of your portfolio. Above that, you're just gambling your money. Okay. You'd be loading up on AMC, in your opinion. Hey, all opinions are welcome here. But for crypto, it gets to a point when you learn more about the solutions and how they are actually being used, it gets to a point where you go past the gambling stage, right? For example, I was trying to explain stuff to people, and sometimes it's hard without real world examples. So I always try to give a few examples. Back when XLM, Stellar, and XRP were used to do international transactions, not back when, 2 South Korean banks tested this. It took XRP 6 seconds to transfer money, to another continent on the other side of the world, right? And that's 6 seconds. Normal banking system at their best speed would take a minimum of 24 hours for everything to be verified, for the money to move safely, and so that nobody can do a double withdrawal or anything of that sort. It was mind-blowing. Okay. One of the main problems why they couldn't that the bank fully didn't adopt XRP at the time was that, of course, there were people who just had a lot of XRP at the time. They didn't know who all those people were who had, the developers or whatever. And they were concerned that, those people would, get rich off of their backs. So they were thinking about creating their own coin and stuff. But they did not deny the fact that they witnessed something that they never conceived was possible. Okay. They did not deny that fact. They were just worried about how do we benefit most from this awesome technology. Okay. So that's a fact. Now, the other fact is, just because governments and stuff want to be at the helm of affairs, that's why the Chinese government is creating their own coin. They're going to use crypto to streamline everything in their country, in their system. Why is it that I also give this example? I was signing up on Anchor USD. If you've signed up on Coinbase in the past 3 years and stuff, it takes a little bit for you to be approved. It takes a few days. Most of these other sites that you have to have a social security number, driver's license, it takes a few days for everything to go through the database, right? But with blockchain, once the longest chain is verified, it's almost an instant approval. And it's working at speeds that is just unimaginable. Charles Hoskinson was talking about people transferring money, right? People who live in third world countries, who, myself included, who are from third world countries, who send money back home regularly to support their family and stuff like that. Like with Western Union and stuff, you pay so much in fees, and blockchain can just revolutionize the sending of money back and forth, almost feeless. Of course, nothing is 100% free. There's a saying that if it's free, you are the product. So he gave an example where the cost of sending $1,000 with Cardano would be something in cents. Okay, not even $1. Okay, while that same thing right now costs about $11 when you use other traditional methods to send the money back and forth. So just a few applications. Decentralized finance. We rely on banks. Guess what? Banks last year made over $40 billion in overdraft fees. $40 billion of poor people's money that they don't have. Does that even make sense? Look, people who, for some reason, a single mom with 7, 8, 9 kids, that's a lot. A single mom with 4 kids, okay, that is barely struggling to make ends meet. The bank account goes in overdraft by just like $5. They charge a $40 overdraft fee, and every day after that, they charge $10 every day after that. This dirty money like that, I call it dirty money, okay? Dirty money like that made banks over $40 billion last year. $40 billion last year. Other people have money that is just sitting there. So that's what decentralized finance is. What if we can finance ourselves? We can finance ourselves in a way that there's no central entity that is taking, is pretty much exploiting the poor. Okay, we can finance ourselves in a way that there's no central entity that's exploiting the poor. People who have more than they need will just let their money sit in a liquidity pool, and they will get interest on that. And then people who need to borrow will borrow at very low rates. And it's not like, okay, you've been overdrafted. No, you can't borrow at a low rate and then you pay back. It's hard to explain this very well, okay? But crypto is far beyond a gamble at this point. If you've done any blockchain programming, if you've tried to understand how stuff works, one thing I definitely would want new project to eliminate is mining. I want to go with proof of stake, which I know a lot of crypto heads will disagree with, but for me, it's that would annihilate the concern for the environment. Okay, when it becomes proof of stake and there's a way that things are like yield farming and stuff, it might make it so that people are not spending equipment to mine and all that. Okay, I think I went a little too far with this topic, but again, thank you for your point of view. And by the way, I am in AMC myself. Okay, again, I'm in AMC myself, but I've moved from 10% crypto to 40% crypto. That's how much I believe in the system now. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? When Bitcoin, wait, you have a DM question. When Bitcoin is down, all DMs are down. What do you mean all DMs? Do you mean all What do you mean by all DMs? I'm confused. DeFi, altcoins. I'm confused here. Please help me out. All right, I think I missed a comment here. Did I miss John? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You'll be surprised. A bunch of the last time I checked with my subscribers, and a bunch of people were already, hardcore in AMC and stuff like that. So yeah. So Improve says volume is all dried up. Well, I tell you where all the money is. The money is sitting in stable coins. We looked at that earlier. When you come up here, look, the volume, 78% of volume is in stable coins. They are just waiting on the fence. Okay. 78.8% of the crypto volume in the past 24 hours is in stable coins. That's USDT, BUSD. It looks like it's dried up, but it's sitting on the fence, waiting for a great opportunity to pounce. Okay, improved. ICP is a scam. Don't touch it. Why do you say ICP is a scam? Enlighten me. Enlighten me. I'm always ready to learn, people. I'm ready to learn. Well, okay, here's the thing. If something crashes from a certain price to a certain price, does not mean that it's a scam. Okay, even with the stock market, some stocks come out with very high expectations, and IPO, everything is, and they crash by like 90%. Does not make them a scam. So I need more than that. I need more than that. Oh, Zach, you're late. Somebody said already. Thank you. And happy Father's Day to all you guys out there. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there who is a father, or who wants to be a father, or who is a father figure, not a biological father. Happy Father's Day to all of you. All of you. Okay. David had a catalyst for us. Let's see. Dogecoin is confirmed to have reduced transaction fees in one of the Shibtoshi Nakamoto tweets. Interesting. That would be interesting. That would be interesting. ADA, okay. Michael, Cardano's already in, man. They have a signed contract with the Ethiopian government. They're going to do ID placement for school. I don't know if it's high school or something like that, but it's going to be nationwide. And Charles Hoskinson says he's already signed another agreement with another country, but he's not going to talk about that yet because they want to expand that agreement. So because of some of these reasons, that's why about a week ago, when they finally launched a smart contract on their platform, they only allowed a few select people to come test it out. They didn't open it to the world yet. And Cardano is going to have something special. It's going to have, there's a social media platform. I forgot the name. I think it started with a Z or something. It's going to make it such that you could sell your content directly. So for example, YouTube, right now, if I'm doing live and somebody gives me a super chat, YouTube takes about, I think, either 50% or 45% of it, like a pretty substantial amount. Okay, now Cardano is going to make it such that when you are selling your content, and you get paid, or people watch ads on your content and stuff like that, you pretty much get all the money apart from transaction fees. And so that is also going to be huge. So Cardano has many different things coming up. And once they test this smart contract platform and it's very robust, and later, I think it's later this year, either later this year or early next year, that's when the Gogan will be finalized, then it's going to fly pretty much. So again, there's going to be a lot of waiting around, but Cardano is one of the ones that is always there. It's always in the top 5. It's always in my top 5. So yeah. All right, you got it. Let's see. 40% ADA, 20% ETH, 20% ETC, 10. Nice, 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 nice. Nice bag there. Nice bag you have there. Okay. You're holding 1K XRP. Nice bag. Nice bag, guys. Yes, that's a good, as long as you pick the right ones. So that's what it's going to get iffy. It's going to get to a point where utility coins, I feel like in the long term, utility coins that solve real world problems might have the most run in the long term. But don't ignore hype coins, because hype coins can give you quick money to purchase your favorite utility coins. Okay. You check the indicators, everything is aligned, the coin is very talked about all over the place. Throw some dollars in there, flip it, and stack up on your favorite coins. So that's one strategy that I've been doing. So again, some coins that I would not talk about, but I do flip them. I do go in and out of some of those projects. Shiba, Safe Moon. Sometimes they all have question marks, right? But sometimes the technical indicators, everything points to the fact that they're about to take off. Okay, and try to use some of the sites that analyze social media mentions, and so there should be a small percentage of your portfolio that you pretty much chasing the hype, and make that a very small percentage, and you can keep flipping and putting those profits back into the coins that you believe in long term. Ethereum Classic, Cardano, Harmony One, all the solid coins that we've been talking about on this channel for long term. Don't forget Dogecoin. All right, Bitcoin to 20,000. The best are here. Liquidate the longs. Well, all opinions are welcome. So, since I've been live, man, looks like we've been flying quite a bit. Since I've been live, we've been flying quite a bit, which is pretty interesting. Let me see here. Let me get the 1 minute. Yeah, this has been the chart since I came live. That's interesting. How long can Doge or ETC go? Right now, everything is pretty much holding up. Let me see where ETC is at right now. ETC dropped to number 22. Oh, it's trying to get back to 50. Okay, so I don't understand what you mean by how long. Are you talking about price, like how high the price can go, or how long they can stay relevant? But again, nice recovery there. ETC, nice, very nice recovery. For ETC, I believe that if the market turns bullish again, if we go back into bullish territory and we are fully bullish, okay, I believe ETC this year could hit 300 this year if we go back into bullish territory. But then again, ETC has interesting catalysts, and there are people who who are playing the underdog game, and that's why I believe ETC has a greater upside to ETH. ETH might be the more stable, quote unquote stable. It's like bonds. It's like you go into stocks and then you're buying some bonds, but I believe ETC is going to have a higher upside when things swing around, and we've seen a sample of that. And all ETC has to do is to back it, is to show that, hey, there is no more 51% attacks. There's no more and the system is secure. And then they have a few smart contracts. They already have some smart contracts. They have a few new smart contracts coming on there and showing the full power of ETC. I think it has huge potential, guys. All right. Zach. You never thought that Zach, I lost. I don't know what you were referring to, but okay, let's see. Oof. Someone says AMC is a gamble also. Yes, yes, it is. It is all a gamble, man. It is all a gamble. Tell them, Mr. Rescue Pack. Tell them. Any news? I don't have any fresh news about Safe Moon at the moment. I do not have any fresh news. Crypto fascinates, Zach says crypto fascinates me a lot more than the stock market, to be fair. Again, guys, everything, it swings, okay? It swings. So don't just play the one side too hard and ignore the other side. Be involved in both, and guess what? You get the best of both worlds. So you can take profits from stocks into crypto. Take some profits from crypto when crypto is not doing well. You buy some of your stocks that are bleeding out. So yeah. Okay, he's asking why all coins go down when Bitcoin goes down. Okay, so again, it's market dominance. Back in the day, it was very easy to explain this. A few years ago, 3-4 years ago, almost every platform, Poloniex, whatever, to be able to buy anything, first of all, Coinbase, all this one. A few years ago, to be able to buy anything, you'd have to buy Bitcoin first. Even if you wanted to buy Ethereum, you'd have to buy Bitcoin first, and then use that Bitcoin to buy Ethereum. Use that Bitcoin. So everything was trading in BTC. So pretty much, even if you had again, later on, these platforms evolved to have Ethereum, ETC pairs. They had Binance pairs, but they all started pretty much with BTC pairs. Almost everything you were trading was trading in BTC. So even if you had Cardano, your Cardano was trading in BTC pairs. So your Cardano was valued based upon Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin value dipped automatically, guess what? You have Cardano, but if you wanted to sell it, you'd sell it for Bitcoin first before you transfer it to US dollars. And so your Cardano was actually valued in Bitcoin. And that kind of effect, even though now you can buy altcoins straight with fiat, okay, you can buy with US dollars directly, Bitcoin still has that dominance. There's a lot of people who still trade in BTC pairs, and there's a lot of algorithms out there that are trading. There are robots that are trading all these altcoins, and a lot of them have been set to react to Bitcoin because they know that Bitcoin is the pace setter, and sometimes the dip comes in Bitcoin, and within a few seconds, it hits the other coins. So the algorithms know to jump out quick once they see the dip in Bitcoin microseconds before it affects the other coins. So there's all those ripple effects. But the good news is that Bitcoin is slowly losing its market dominance. Let's take a look at this here. I'm going to go back up to the market cap. Let me make this bigger. Okay, the global market cap is 1.4. Man, we have dipped a lot. We were at 1.7 just a few days ago. Volume is going down. Whoever said volume was going down earlier, you're right. Volume is going down. Okay, so the total crypto market volume over the last this hours is 77.33 billion. That's a 7.6% increase. Okay, so this increase right here, okay, is a reaction to the death cross. The big dip that happened was a reaction to the death cross. People preemptively decided to jump off and wait to see what will happen. How low is Bitcoin going to go with this death cross? Are we going to 25,000? And then when it was lurking around 33,000, they're like, oh well, let's buy back in. And of course, they sent it right back up to 35,000. So yes, the total volume in DeFi, decentralized finance, is 5.8 billion. Okay, 7.54 billion in crypto. Okay, volume of all stable coins. Bitcoin price is currently this. Bitcoin's dominance is currently 44.95%. A few months ago, not too long ago, Bitcoin dominance was insane. Bitcoin dominance was 70%, 60%. Bitcoin dominance was higher than all the other coins combined. But this bull season is changing, rewriting history. Bitcoin dominance is becoming less and less and less. What this means is that with time, if Bitcoin dominance drops to about 30%, coins are going to move more individually based on utility and usability and whatever ability. Okay, instead of just riding on the tailwind of Bitcoin, like, okay, Bitcoin is flying, we're gonna fly. Bitcoin is sinking, we're gonna sink. No, so that's good for the crypto world. Individual projects will take there'll be more accountability for them. You know, one project messes up, it goes down by itself. It doesn't take the whole market down with it. So that's my explanation. If anybody has anything else to add, you can add it in the comments to that. When is the best time to buy something? That question is very, very it depends. It depends on project. Okay. Don't just buy a project because it's dropped 30%. Look at the reason why it dropped. Read more about it. What if there was a failure of the system or a rug pull or something that it's irreparable? You know, people don't always check that. They're like, oh, this dropped so much, let me just buy it. Don't just do that. So I see AMP and Sun in there. What's my top coin? I have quite a few coins. Check my latest video. I made a video about 10 coins to buy right now. They may not be my top coins, but right now I believe that they have a great upside. Ravencoin, yes, I am a great Ravencoin has a lot of potential. The only thing they have to work on is their scalability. Once they work on their scalability, they have great potential. They could be either an asset coin or a transaction coin. It's a unique place. So, you know, people can actually mint NFTs and stuff on there much cheaper than an ERC20 token. And oh, by the way, guys, on Wednesday, okay, Wednesday, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, New York time, 7:30 p.m. I'm going to do a live show with some fellow photographers, and we're going to talk about how to convert your picture into an NFT. Guess what? You could take a picture with your smartphone, convert it into an NFT, and sell it for hundreds of thousands of dollars if the right person is interested in it. So again, it's very easy. Some sites actually allow you to do it for free, and they only take a percentage when you sell it. So, you know, I'll be live. Please come support. You know, my friends will be coming on, so please come support. Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. And if you are new here, please subscribe, and hit the like button. Hit the like button. I stayed a little much longer than I wanted to, but I see some more comments. I'm going to read the comments here. So yes, Ravencoin, I have been slowly building my position in Ravencoin. I really considered mining it, but just the mining pool I was trying to get involved with was a little small, and I'm pretty new to mining myself. So I wasn't ready to do. I was expected to do a lot more in the group, in the pool, and I wasn't ready for that. So that's why I'm not mining Ravencoin. Otherwise, I would have been mining Ravencoin right now. But with my involvement with Ethereum Classic, I've just you know, come across so many. I've managed to interview 2 of them, but I've come across so many other people who are dedicated. Okay, some even reached out in email, who have been dedicated on ETC, and they were just happy about the press that I've been providing on ETC. And I've never seen any group of course, I haven't gotten that close to other projects, but I've never seen any group of people who actually believe in a project like that and trying to bring it to life before. That's why I want to support ETC and I'm going to mine it instead of Raven coin. Other than that, I was going to mine Raven coin initially when I was building my rig. Yeah. Okay, so Caleb says you have 5,500. You want to invest in ETC, ETH, and Cardano. What would be a good portfolio percentage? Interesting. Huh. This is going to be weird, right? This is going to be weird, but do 40, 40, 20, 40 ETC, 20 ETH, 40 Cardano. That's just my point of view, not a financial advisor. That's just what I would do if I were you. So when I keep giving low numbers to ETH, right? It doesn't mean that I see ETH doing well, but ETH has just matured a little bit more than some of these others. ETC is going to catch up to ETH. After ETC has done another maybe 400 or 500%, it will be close to catching up with ETH. At that point, I would even everything out. Okay, I'll make sure everything is 30%, 30, 33, 33, 33. But before the catch up, I want more money in the ones that have more upside. That's why I would do 40, 40, 20 and give the 20 to ETH. So, you think the next ETH will blow up? Well, yes. So the only problem with ETH is that the last time they spoke to Vitalik at the Bitcoin conference, Charles Hoskinson was saying that, of course, he's no more working with ETH. People still come to him with questions, say he's not going to talk about anything ETH related anymore. He's 100% Cardano now. And Vitalik alluded to the fact that, ETH 2.0 might not happen because they have lost some of their, not that they have lost, they need more developers on board. So I don't know what's happening there, because money is not the problem, and the fact that they keep pushing stuff forward is just a little bit, ETH is big enough that they should have deadlines and stick to it. But already he said that there's a possibility that ETH 2.0 might not come as quickly as we all thought. Of course, miners are happy, meaning they can mine longer, but at the same time, people want to trust something. They want to, know that, hey, you're going to say this and do it. So there's that. Japanese day trader. I don't know about that trader. Michael Jones, would you invest 15,000 in Cardano? Are you that confident in Charles? I'm thinking about it on this pullback. Michael Jones, yes, I would. Yes, I would. So again, Charles, right, guys, he's smart, right? But he's not doing all the development himself. Right now, he has a company. He has a development company that he's actually contracted to do some of this robust testing. So lots of brains, lots of big people, and a whole company name behind it. And so he kind of knows what he's doing. He doesn't want to come out and be struggling like everybody else, trying to fight scalability. That's what Ethereum is fighting right now. When Ethereum got so choked that everybody was looking to scale Ethereum, that's why Matic blew up, because Matic solved Ethereum's problem of scalability. Cardano wants to come out with the smart contract capability with scalability embedded in it. It's going to take care of itself. It's not going to need any third party to come and make billions off of it. So, the more I listen to him, the more I understand what he wants to do. And he actually foresees the future, foresees how these problems could come about. And he doesn't want to solve them as they come about, or he doesn't want to rely on other people to solve his problems. So, again, it might take a little longer because of his approach. He's a little eccentric himself. and so that could be a problem for some people. Might take a little longer, but when it does happen, it's going to be great. That's all I know. That when it all happens, Goguen is rolled out, it's going to be great. So yeah. Since you wasted your whole morning researching mining rigs, you don't know how is it worth buying a mining rig today for 10K that takes 20 months to get a return. Ooh, 20 months? No way, no way, no way. So that 20 months right now, if they are telling you it's 20 months, I bet you they are using Ethereum, because when you go to whattomine.com, let me pick a random 2080 Ti, calculate. Oh, Ethereum has been kicked off the top spot. That's interesting. Swap is number one now. Flux is number two. Just yesterday, Ethereum was number one. Well, the difference is not much. 3.28, 3.47 a day. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure once this correction happens, Ethereum will go back to number one spot. But they are probably using Ethereum for this calculation, because when Ethereum gets to its normal flow, it's usually much higher than a lot of these others, and it's usually sitting at number one. Now, the question is, nobody knows the full effect of ETH 2.0. Okay. We know it's probably going to happen this December at the end of the year, but again, this guy is saying that it may not happen. And so there's just a lot of ifs there. So that's why getting something right now, which is going to take 20 months for you to get your money back, may not be a great idea, right? But then again, nobody really knows what the future holds. Nobody really knows how crazy Bitcoin and stuff could, how crazy stuff could blow up. And if you are trying to buy a whole rig and not build it yourself, if you don't want to go to the process of building it yourself, getting GPUs, motherboard parts, building it yourself, right? If you don't want to go through that process and you just want to buy a whole rig, I bet you're probably much better off spending the money to buy the dips right now. This is because when they build it for you, they charge so much more than the cost of the material. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it. I haven't built a computer in years. Even some of the cords have changed. The last computer I built before I built this mining rig 2 months ago, okay, the last computer I built was running on Windows ME. Most of you don't even know what Windows ME is. I think it was a knockoff of Windows XP or something like that. I don't even know. That was what my computer was running on. The hard disk space, this entire space on the computer was 6.5 gigabytes. When I installed Windows ME, I was left with 2 gigabytes of space. But even me, I was able to build a modern computer just watching tutorials on YouTube. I actually contacted some of the guys, and they were kind enough to talk to me. But you could just watch tutorials and build it, and it's running on Linux. And I think when I built it, it had 9 months for me to how do I put it? Break even, okay? And of course the price has dropped, so now it's like 10 months to break even, but we've already done 2.5 months. So if the price of Ethereum goes up, the break even point is going to come much lower. But right now, I would not advise you to go all in for something that takes 20 months to break even. I'm pretty sure if you build one yourself, it will take a lot less than that to break even. So just go through the pain and build it yourself. Or if you have that much money to buy a rig and all that, just buy the dips right now. Wait for GPU prices to come down, because if there's actually a bear market, right, in the next month or so, GPU prices will start coming down. because miners will start selling off some of the stuff because electricity bills and stuff is going up. So that's when you buy. All right, let's see. Man, more comments. Oh Lord, I'm being slow here. Someone holding DeFi. Yes. DeFi summer. When is the DeFi summit happening? I don't know. I think it's happening soon. There's going to be a lot of DeFi projects talking about their stuff on there. And be careful. Ion Finance has taken a dump in DeFi because of Mark Cuban and his carelessness. So be careful out there, guys. Be careful out there. Be careful out there. It's been a while since I checked on good old Doge. Okay. Doge. This is close to the cheapest I've seen it in a long time. Yeah, very close to the cheapest I've seen it in a very long time. So it did drop to 25. Interesting. Probably should have grabbed some, but I was live, so oh well. Oh well. What else do we have? Just going to buy 10K of BTC today and not have to deal with a miner. Thinking I'll be better off. Yes, Brad. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. For now, yes. Now everything is just a little overpriced. But the thing is, if we stay sideways for a long time, right, and crypto is not bullish, just give it another month or so, prices of mining rigs will start coming down. So especially if you want ASICs and stuff. Yeah. This is your wallet and no broker holding it for you. Good advice, Zach. Good advice. Can I check SGBX stock and DGB coin? Man, you asking for a lot. Let me see what I can do in a few seconds. Why does this look so familiar? SGBX. Oh, hold on. SG blocks. Let's look at the 1 month here. 6 month. Interesting. Groundbreak 2 days ago. SG Blocks announces groundbreaking Monticello Mills development project. Is this like a construction company of a sort? Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't have any thoughts on it. I'm just looking it up. I might do some more research on it later. Just looking it up. The price action in the 1 month looks pretty good. The 6 months also looks good because it went in a hole and now it's slowly climbing back out. So that also looks good. And DGB, I think we've done that. Is that Digibyte? That is Digibyte. Yes, Digibyte, man. Digibyte is you guys, man. Let's look at it all the time. The Digibyte has been hold on. This is not the Digibyte. There might be another Digibyte. Oh yeah, this is the Digibyte. Digibyte has been around for a long time. That's what I was trying to say. It's been around for a long time. I remember very well back in the day when they had 3 zeros in front of it. Okay. 0.0000. I used to play this thing and it never really went anywhere, but every now and then I get a double and then boom, it will come right back down. It's so tiny here, you can't even see it back here. So this is 2014. It kept doing all that 2015, 2016, and then it had a few bursts, and then recently it had a very nice run up here. And so it's again one of the old trusty coins that at the bare minimum you have very likely you will not be rug pulled. Of course, the price can swing very sharply, but at the bare minimum you are likely not to be rug pulled. And what's happening with all these rug pulls happening, people are resorting to some of these old coins that they know they've known for a while. Okay, the old coins also have a problem. Some of them they have great ideas, but people have actually stopped working on them, and it's hard to tell which projects people are actively working on and which projects people are not working on. So do your research and make your decisions that way. So all right. Can we cross 42K Bitcoin without touching 20K? That's a very technical question. I do understand what you mean. I have looked at the technicals, drawn lines myself, but I try not to be zoned in 100% on technicals, because these days the way the market moves, it's different. It's different. So I believe we can. There's a lot of selling pressure. In fact, there's a lot of it's bounced off of it so many times that people just have limit sales for it. So it's going to need quite some momentum to be able to break through that 42. Okay, it's going to need some momentum to be able to go back and break through 42. So it's possible. It's possible. Okay. Okay, so you believe that 20K will make a totally reset with 100% pullback and become bullish again? Hey, great technical perspective, but we'll see. I believe that when it stays sideways like this long enough, it will reset in the process. It may not make sense, but right now, it's just there's a lot of people who are just on the sidelines because of fear. And the longer they see it holding some value, not crashing back down to 20K or below 20K, and staying above 30K, might give people the confidence they need to be able to jump back in. So yeah. You think it's moving to ETH? I think a lot is moving to ETH. A lot of the Bitcoin moving to, yes, that's a possibility. It's not a possibility. It's a thing I've done myself. So, and I did it at a great time, guys. I did it at a great time. Liquidated Bitcoin for ETH at, I think, 1,800. This was a few months ago, and rode that 1,800 to 4,000. I had limit sales at 3,800, 3,900. Took quite some profit, and then got some of the Bitcoin back at the wrong time, and lost most of it in the process anyway. But again, I now have more Bitcoin than I had before because of that move that I did, because I anticipated that in the short term, ETH would have more upside, and sometimes you got to make some moves like that. What's my opinion on Shiba Inu? Okay, so again, Shiba started just like a joke, just like everything else. And it was the joke of a joke, the meme of Dogecoin, but somehow they are able to maintain the hype. I have seen one YouTube channel that had 10,000 subscribers, went from 10,000 to about 50,000 right now, making 3 videos on Shiba Inu every day. Again, that's how Dogecoin also gained a lot of popularity, a lot of press, a lot of coverage, and they are now talking about Shiba Swap and all the other stuff. But be careful. Again, I have been in and out of it a few times myself. I'm currently out of it. It's a hype play, and for me, it will remain a hype play. I know a lot of people will not agree with that. A lot of people are coming new into the system, and again, I could be 100% wrong. But personally, just from what I've seen, there's just a lot more hype than real utility. The utility is a possibility, but even that, it could be a little expensive. Based on the capability and the market cap right now. But that doesn't stop me from trading it. If I see it drops down enough and I see a lot of people are talking about it, it's a hype play. So hype plays are plays you do to get money to build upon your long-term plays. So all right, let's see, guys. Hit the like button. Thank you. John, have a good day. Have a good day. Okay, Mr. Rescue says, without that NFT craze, you don't see ETH running up as fast. That helped push ETH. It did. Lots of transactions came on board. It was, yes, very good point. Very good point there, Mr. Rescue. Very good point. Price prediction for Cardano. You said ETC 300 prediction by the end of the year if everything goes back bullish. Okay, Cardano, I had predicted $7 by the end of the year. You know, I was hoping by now we would have crossed the $2 mark, but guys, it's been rough out here. Everybody's struggling. So I'm still holding on to my $7 because I feel like this bull wind is not done yet. So we'll see what happens. You sold more for AMC. Hey, sometimes you got to make some moves. Hey, Krista in the house. What's up, Krista? It's been a long time. How's everyone holding up? We're keeping our head above water. We're just trying to stay alive. We're trying to stay alive for the next bull run, man. That's all you got to do. You got to survive till the next bull run. That's all you got to do. And you'll be all right. AMC will make you most a lot faster than crypto will right now. Well, yes and no. Of course, at this point, the way AMC stuff is going, nobody really knows. There could be a squeeze, but then again, we've all seen what can happen. We've all seen how the platforms, Robinhood, Weibo, whatever. Oh Lord, these kids. They can just decide to freeze up. So they can all decide to freeze up and, anything can happen. So guys, I see hashtags on Twitter, AMC to 500K. Do you think AMC can get to 500K? That's a good question. So AMC to 100,000. Do you think AMC can get to 100,000? That's a good question. But whatever be the case, have a plan. Take profits along the way. Get to a point where you are satisfied with your profit taking, to the point where whatever you have left in AMC, even if it goes down to zero, you wouldn't bat an eye. And then you just watch it play and see what happens. Okay. So let's say you are hoping AMC gets to $1,000 and AMC is $800. Take some profits. Okay. Do not sit down and hope that everybody will be holding their money and not sell. Look, what big money has been doing with AMC these past weeks, it's crazy. If you look at the level 2, huge. They're going with 10K. What 10K? They're going with 10 million. Okay, a few seconds, pull out 10K profit. Going with 10 million, pull out 10K. Going 10 million, pull out 50K. They do that all day. They are trading the life out of this thing. And a lot of people just hold. People have been holding AMC since $9. They haven't done anything. They haven't taken any profits whatsoever, and it could come down crashing. It could also squeeze. So you take some profits along the way, and then sometimes when it dips to a point, you can actually double your positions. So whenever you are trading, what I do is I never sell all my positions. Sell some of it, and if it does dip, okay, you double up. If it doesn't dip, guess what? If you believe it's going to 100,000 and you have, about 20 AMC shares, hey, there you go. So I'm just saying it's all still up there. Don't go all in. That's when you make the most ridiculous decisions. When you go all in and it's money that you cannot afford to lose and you have it in there, that's when you don't make rational decisions. That's when you panic and lose money. Hey, Moni in the house. Hey, long time Moni. Look, we got the OGs. The OGs are showing up today. OGs are showing up. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Yes. Thank you. What do you think about Cup DeFi? We'll look at that another day. Olivia, we'll look at that another day. Wait, are you asking about DFI or DeFi? Aska 95. I'm not 100% sure what your question is. Are you asking about just DeFi in general, or yeah? You're all in on AMC. Hopefully it's still cheap when you sell. Hey, Blake Panther, all the best, man, all the best. Remember to take some profits. Says SGBS, yes, it's containers. They do it for home, industrial, military. Interesting. Awesome. SGBX. I'll keep an eye on it. Krista, you see dips coming. Did you ever find time to dig in the email? Oh my goodness. Okay, it's there. I haven't deleted any email, so I will find it. I don't even remember. Oh Lord, I will find it. I will find it. Okay. I see how beautiful volatile AMC. Yes, it is volatile indeed. All right, guys. So during this live, we've just been on the upside. I'm going to say goodbye now, and I hope you guys keep the price going up. Okay. Thank you all for being here today. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that next time we can have a good time and have a discussion. And it's good to see all of your faces. I saw some new faces today that made me happy. New faces and old faces that I haven't seen in a long time. So good to see you all. And I will see you all on the next stream. Take care and be good. And make sure you show up on Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to support the title will be how to turn your picture into an NFT. And I'm going to do a live demonstration on that if I can get my MetaMask to work. And that way, guess what? All of you can walk around and take pictures of bugs and stuff with your phone and convert them into NFTs and make money. Okay. All right, guys. Peace.